Ladies and gentlemen, Real Madrid has made it through into the round of 16. So I want to get into a few things today, not just the game, but also some other things. But I first want to start off by saying I want to give my respects to all the Manchester City players. They put up a good fight. I felt that they did the best they could with what they had as well. Look, we're having a terrible season, and they're having a terrible season. We're just managing it better. It's very unfortunate. Like every time I saw Pep Guardiola, I actually felt sad for him. He's a legendary manager, regardless of the history between him, Barcelona with Real Madrid, all of that. That doesn't matter. That aside, that's something else. But I just feel bad for him, for a legendary coach like him in one of his last seasons as a City manager, or entirely as a complete manager. Maybe he's going to retire. I don't know. But it's just terrible to see something like that. So I want to pay my respects to Manchester City. They put up a good fight without Haaland, without De Bruyne, without Jack Grealish, and then John Stones getting injured. Yeah, Ruben Diaz making silly mistakes. Like, a lot of things went terribly for Manchester City, and they didn't have their main talesman up in front. Haaland, Guardiola did mention after the game that he wasn't feeling comfortable. He didn't feel ready to play. So you can't really force someone who's injured to come on and win you a game against a big team like Real Madrid. So yeah, that's what I wanted to start off with. Secondly, guys, I will be making, this is a bit off topic, I will be making a video on my hopefully 1K subs. So make sure to check that out. I'm going to ask you guys to send any questions you have, because it's going to be a Q&A 1K video. So make sure to stay tuned for that. All right, back to the game. Real Madrid. We had a lot of good stuff going. The game is pretty simple, the game went very simple. It's the same thing as the first leg. We controlled the game, we played very well, we made use of the defensive errors from Manchester City. Perfection. I don't think anything really went wrong. Um, but of course, in that game we conceded two, and this time we conceded one, which at this point we didn't really care. It was more of a consolation goal for them. But the fact that Mbappe got a beautiful hat trick, not just any normal freaky goal, they were actual bangers, banging of the goals. One with a simple step over, bam, shoots it with his left foot in. One where he just makes the defender flies and just keeps on sliding off the field. So Mbappe has had a complete game, but also what an assist by Asensio to Mbappe. That's the long balls that we're expecting to see continuously when we have three insanely fast front three players who can all dribble, who can all run, who can all do magic with the ball. Skills, no skills, fades, no fades, anything you ask them. So that's what we really want to see more of. But what a brilliant. Obviously, if you guys watched the live stream, I did say over and over again that it kind of really shouldn't have happened. Obviously, Ederson, I don't know why he was so off his line, but still, it shouldn't have happened because Ruben Diaz just went in with his head. So I don't understand why he chose to do that. All he had to do is stand up still, keep on running, and then bam it with his foot, kick it with his foot. I felt that if he did that, and he would have avoided conceding a goal like that. Obviously, beautiful finish by Mbappe. Took him, he looked like, and then bam, popped it in. Simple as that. We take advantage of things like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, ladies and gents. The game, statistically looking, seems a little bit even, but it didn't. It doesn't reflect the way the game actually went. Nothing much for the referee to also do. Everything went all right. Unfortunately, Bellingham did get booked, and I believe since he was already booked previously with the yellow card, he will not be playing the next game. And about the next game, who is Real Madrid going to face? Well, we're going to see tomorrow with the round of 16 draw, with the full round of 16 draw, to really give us an idea of all the potential teams we could face if we keep moving on to the next phase of the game. But for the round of 16, for the meantime, we can either face Atletico Madrid or Leverkusen. I honestly am stuck in between who we should actually face because we did face against Atletico Madrid. We have drawn against them twice this season, 1-1, and obviously in our second game we absolutely smacked them, but still it was a draw. So like it's not like I could go ahead and say we're gonna absolutely destroy them again and get like a 10-0 win. I can't say that, but Leverkusen is also a German side who has been performing so well under Xabi Alonso, a manager who could be coming to us. So it's like a 50-50. But you guys let me know what you guys think, who you guys think Real Madrid should be facing. But otherwise, one issue I like again, it's the substitutes. It's the one issue I'm having with Carlo Ancelotti. You see, Mbappe scored the hat trick, and it's like in the 65th minute, he could have just taken Mbappe off early on. Mbappe has been playing nearly all the games he's been in. Why not rest him? That's the one concern I'm having with Ancelotti when it comes to subs. Because the earliest sub he did was in the 78th minute when he brought on both Camavinga and Brahim Diaz. I wish he would have brought them in sooner. Honestly, it would have been so much better. Like Mbappe already scored his goals. He doesn't really need anything. At that point, he was actually trying to help Vinicius score, which unfortunately he didn't. But still, bringing on Luka Modric in the 83rd minute and then David Alba and Endrick in the 90th, like these are useless subs. Like it doesn't make any difference. We needed them to be earlier, and that's like honestly that's like the one issue I'm having. That's the one issue I would point out of the game. Otherwise, everything else was perfection. Our ball movement, our fluidity, our defense has been good. Obviously, we haven't let Manchester City attack us at all. Maybe they got off like one or two shots towards the end, but like coming into halftime, they only had one total shot attempts. Total. And I'm saying total. One shot. And it was off target. Not even a big chance. So, yeah, defensively we did better. But of course, again, they don't have their main man up front. So that could have been a whole lot different. Especially since what we've seen in our first leg against them. Otherwise, there is a bit of good news. Rudiger obviously started and played the whole game. So that's fantastic. And Alaba came in, so it looks like he's okay. Lucas Vazquez is on the bench, so it also looks like he's back and ready to hopefully go in Girona, allowing Fede Valverde to really go back to his natural position. Even though playing at the right back position, he's been absolutely smashing it out of the park. It's as if it is his natural position. It's as if that's where he's meant to play. Obviously, it isn't because he could do so much more for us if he's in the midfield area, and we really do miss him shooting outside of the box. Not gonna lie. So, yeah, and Arda Güler has been absent. Endrick has been absent. I don't know what's gonna happen with these two youngsters. Slowly, they're not gonna be able to get any more time since everyone's pretty much returning from injury. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. Because obviously in the beginning of the season they had a whole lot more play time, but now like since everyone's starting to come back, there isn't much else to go for them. And yeah, that's pretty much it, ladies and gents. Let me know what you guys think about everything I had to say. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I don't think any bad calls were made throughout the game. Everything went as it should. Obviously, maybe there were moments where there was a penalty moment for Manchester City. I don't think it was a penalty, but you know, it's Real Madrid, and we're gonna always be questioned when we're the ones who committed the foul. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care, and bye bye.